Living simply and living with less appealed to me greatly, which was one of the reasons I wanted to adopt a more minimalist lifestyle. I was able to become much more cautious in all areas of my life, including my finances. Over time, I observed that I was reducing my mindless spending and excessive consumption in favor of being able to focus on my long-term financial goals. Spending less money isn't always the goal of minimalism. Rather, it's about directing our hard-earned cash to the things that we truly love. I became more resourceful and organized by making a small effort, and I soon realized how much of a difference that makes. Welcome to Finance Dojo! We aim to be the best personal finance educational channel you'll ever need. Click that subscribe button and the notification bell right now so you won't miss out. So here are 8 minimalist habits that can help you to save money. Number 1. Identify your needs. When we make more purchases than we need to, consumption becomes excessive. I have become more minimalist since being aware of how much money I was wasting on stuff I didn't really need. Or even worse, stuff that I didn't even know that I was paying for. Spending excessive amounts of clothes, attractive home decor, applications, memberships, subscriptions, and utilities all started to add up quickly, and yet I wasn't any happier because of it. I believe that is where the vicious cycle of work to spend starts. We have to work harder and longer to keep up with our spending habits when lifestyle inflation begins to set in. Moreover, we spend when we want to treat ourselves or when we believe we deserve it. But a life free of debt and worry about money is what we actually deserve. I discovered that a large portion of my wasteful spending was the result of carelessness. We may reorganize how we choose to spend by making a budget, regularly reviewing our statements, becoming more organized, or identifying our priorities. It's more important to be cautious so that we can spend money on things that we actually value in life than stressing over every last cent. Number 2. What you don't need. Sell. There are many advantages to making decluttering a regular part of our lives. But what happens to everything after we declutter? I prefer to sort through the items and determine which ones I can sell first rather than discarding everything. Because I can get rid of all the clutter in my house while also recovering some money from these unwanted objects. It's always a win-win situation. If you are unable to sell your products, donating them to a charity or non-profit organization is a fantastic method to recover some of your investment. You'd be shocked at how many excellent organizations there are and how many people could use those things. Number 3. Maintain and repair. Living simply is at the heart of minimalism, and that also entails cutting back on unnecessary expenditures. Repairing anything might take more time and work than just buying something new. But in the long run, I believe this mentality will not only help us all save a lot of money, but personally and in terms of reducing landfill waste and product waste. It's surprising how many things are easily repaired. We can now fix just about anything, thanks to the power of the internet. If you are unable to do it, now would be a good time to research various services available in your neighborhood. Get to know your local tailor, plumber, or carpenter. Yes, you will need to pay the service fee, but it will probably just be a small portion of what buying a replacement would actually cost. Number 4. Plan your meals. Simplifying every aspect of our lives is one of the key principles of minimalism, and I believe that we may apply this idea in the kitchen as well. Meal planning has completely changed our lives. Not only does it prevent us from overspending on eating out, but it also prevents products from spoiling and the constant stress of deciding what to eat. Of course, we all want to eat more home-cooked meals that are healthier. However, our hectic schedules might prevent this. By choosing our recipes in advance, we can shop, prepare, cook, and have our meals ready whenever we are. Number 5. Embrace simplicity. The idea of simplicity can be implemented in our homes. I used to constantly look for the ideal piece of decor, such as a painting or vase, to complete my room. But when I started to declutter, these were the first items in the donate or sell pile. So it became evident to me that I really didn't find any value in these goods. I'm learning to appreciate the empty spaces in my house more than ever, rather than attempting to fill every place with something. I do appreciate having plants in my space for simple decor. I adore the extra green it gives my expanding living area, and it also serves as a privacy fence for my neighbors. Number 6. Get rid of temptations. My email and inbox were always flooded with discounts, coupons, and other forms of unwanted advertising, which can be quite stressful. Not to add, it might be very tempting to want to spend money on a great deal you keep missing. I strongly advise devoting an afternoon to unsubscribe from the newsletters and email promos from all the various firms. If you're like me and don't want to waste your time looking through mail and emails, or you don't want to be seduced by these deals and offers. It actually helps me to quit making impulsive purchases when I'm not constantly reminded of the Black Friday specials, promos, and discounts that are going on. If I need to make a purchase, I want to do the research to discover the store I want to buy from, not the other way around. Number 7. Purchase second-hand things. I've gotten used to buying second-hand things. I check thrift shops and second-hand shops before making any purchases to see if I can buy something used first. We can even borrow it from our friends, relatives, and neighbors if it will only be used once or twice, or we can look into renting it. I don't think it's necessary to buy anything brand new at market pricing when there are people who are also seeking to get rid of that exact same item if we can get the same value out of it. I believe there are already a lot of things in the world. So if we can all do our part to try to look for a used or pre-owned item first, we can really help to slow down the creation of goods and stop throwing away perfectly good stuff that could be used in someone else's home. Number 8. Do some research. Spending the time in doing the research in advance is one of the strategies that has really helped me save a lot of money. I've discovered that my tendency for making impulsive purchases decreases as my knowledge and organization increase. I make an effort to do this before making every purchase, from minor ones like choosing the best toothpaste to bigger ones like reading reviews before buying a laptop. I've noticed a decrease in my impulse buying and fewer regrets regarding my choices. By investing a bit more time in my research, I have more time to consider whether an item is worthwhile in terms of price and value. I can really identify the things I need to buy after going through these questions, and sometimes I'll even decide not to buy them at all. These are the 8 minimalist practices that can help you save money, and the greatest part is that they only require little easy changes to daily routines while having results that you can observe over time. As always, this video is for educational purposes only and not financial advice. You should always do your own research and speak to a financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.